Mondays in Nigeria are for Federal Executive Council meeting. On the afternoon of this Monday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was on the plane to Minna, Niger State. Certainly an issue of great national importance and dear to his heart must be cons. And so it turns out. When the federal government declares food security in agriculture, it of course is thinking deep on how to feed its over 200 million population. But then of course it also knows that it has to change the thinking, the way it does its agriculture. Obviously, it must have been aware that the way we do our agriculture prior will not be able to sustain our population. So ideas like mechanization and other systems must come up, and it also must improve its relationship and contact with the professional groups and bodies to be able to act on its agriculture so that we can achieve the food security. But then, no idea ever works without a buy-in. So in Niger State, the state government now is coming up with an idea that is of course going to translate the vision of food security in the country into an objective reality. On the 13th of July 2023, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu declares a national emergency on food security. At the heart of it, a rising cost of food and its impact on Nigeria. It happened that Niger State is the first state to show genuine commitment to drive the food security agenda of the federal government with conviction. The visit of Mr. President to Minna is in fact to commission the most ambitious agri-mechanization project to ever be undertaken by a state. The state will be investing 10 trillion naira over the next 10 years on production, processing and marketing of food products.
It's a departure from textbook agriculture to practical agriculture. What we read and we see happening in other climes. Yes. Today, Niger State is making history because it's a total transformation agenda in the agricultural space from cutlass-based agriculture, yes, to entire mechanization.
Niger State is targeting 3 cycles of harvest a year. It is also expecting over 1.5 million farmers to be above poverty line by the first year. Already in Niger State, the mantra is Niger will feed the nation, and they say it with conviction. The presence of modern farming implement assured them, so is the leadership they have.
It is not a child's play that you walk the talk in policy environment in Nigeria. Yes. But today, we've seen a leader who walks the talk.
The question is, what is Niger State doing differently to drive its mechanization, and how can states benefit from it? 1. The mechanization project is not driven by bureaucracy. A limited liability company is charged with the responsibility to run it.
The model we have brought is a very different model that farmer doesn't need to bring out 1 kobo from his pocket to use our tractor. He will pay with his produce. We're not just using tractors, we're even providing inputs for them and seeds for them and even fertilizers for them. You know, all these will quantify to how much we have given a smallholder farmer in 1 hectare or 2 hectares. Then thereafter, when he cultivates his crop, you will offtake some as part of payment of our services he has gotten, then we offtake the other ones and he's rich.
Within the mechanization drive of Niger State, it is raising over 50 million seedlings to be made available to farmers. It is also within the ambit of its design to increase the vegetation cover of its state and as part of its green economy initiative. So, when President Tinubu travels back home, he goes back home a happy man. His dream of hunger-free Nigeria getting the right empathy. In Minna, Niger State, Mohammed Hamis Rogo, NTA News.